This is Winnie. She's a stunning 65-foot traditional stern narrowboat built in 2009 on a Reeves hull and fitted out by the owner of Crown Narrowboats. He fitted it out as his retirement vessel, and as such, with his expertise and knowledge of boats, nothing has been overlooked. She's in stunning condition inside and out. She was last blacked in September 2017. The engine was serviced in May 2019. The engine's a Beta 43 with a hospital silencer and sound insulation. It is very quiet to motor. She has a bow thruster, 75 kgf, and the propeller she handles beautifully is a Crowther with a weed cutter on. Solar panels you see there, 450 watts. Power will not be a problem on this boat. That satellite dish, by the way, doesn't work, but there is another satellite dish on board that does with a satellite finder. Huge windows in this boat. It's very light and very airy. The portholes are big as well. And the windows have magnetic secondary double glazing, which is very effective. They're stored on board. The gas locker, two 13-kilo bottles with a changeover valve, is in that forward locker. Into the well deck we go. Storage under all of these very comfortable seats, and the guts for the bow thruster under that front one. Beautiful doors. And in we go. Absolutely beautiful. All the upholstery and curtains are new. They have blackout liners in as well. All the lighting, apart from two wall lights on board, is LED. Head height on the boat is 6'4". Two stressless armchairs, very comfortable. There's the DVD player and satellite box, I think. Cupboards here. The glass cupboards here have LED lights in. I don't know if you saw them there. The lighting on board is beautiful, actually. There's the hi-fi system. There's a lot to tell you about on this boat, so forgive me if it sounds like I'm rushing or jumping. Wardrobe here on the left as you come down the stairs. Storage under both of those seats, and there's the solid fuel stove. That's a Becton Bunny. Lovely stainless steel chimney. You can just see the magnetic strips here that I mentioned. Very effective. The floor in here is a teak effect Antico. Beautiful. The small LED lights here, I don't know if you saw those above and below these shelves. And the television here pulls out and faces whichever way you want it to face. They're the LED lights, and there are some under the top of the shelf. Another look at this room. The saloon itself is 11 feet 8 inches long. Beautiful ash tongue and groove on the cabin sides there. On into the dinette, Pullman style. Huge amount of storage under both couches and under the floor where the table is mounted. Very comfortable. Under here is a USB port and 12-volt socket. And watch this little remote control. I love this. The owner of the boat was a Grand Prix enthusiast, and they often appeared at lunchtime. So when you press this button, the backrest of this end of the dinette retracts. Pop the cushion down, and that way he was able to watch Grand Prix having lunch. I think it's great. It also has a more practical use, actually. It means that if people are longer than 6 feet, they can use this as a double bed, because this converts into a double bed. Supersized side hatch here on the port side, 3.5 feet. And they're the fin rads. The central heating on board heats the boat through fin rads at floor level. Central heating, while I'm on it, is an Eberspacher system. That was new in 2018. The engine can actually run the heating system when you're under power, so it's effectively free heating when you're motoring. And it can also be activated remotely with a mobile phone. Quite handy if you're an hour away coming to your boat in the winter. Huge amount of storage everywhere on this boat. I will be showing it to you. Nothing's been overlooked. Underneath, I haven't videoed them, but underneath all of these units are drawers at floor level. I don't know why most boats don't have them. Every single one of these units has drawers underneath as well as above. Opposite, microwave, freezer. This is 12 volts. This is a Waco system. There's the fridge. Next to that is the Belling cooker, 4-burner gas hob and domestic size oven and grill. It's a very good sized unit. There's an extractor fan and light over. If I was looking for a boat and had the money, you wouldn't be watching this. The window in the galley here is a slider, by the way, very good for additional ventilation. We're going to the next cabin. This is a single bunk room. Incredible amount of storage in here as well. Bank of 6 drawers under the bed. Look at that floor, isn't it lovely? And then at the end of the bed is a cupboard which exposes the rest of it. There's a spare porta potty there for emergency purposes if you're asked in the winter and need a pump out or what have you. And a wardrobe here. And opposite's a little cupboard and shelving unit. On we go. What further delights? The bathroom's next. Oh, these are delights. Look at these. Under the gunnels here, there are 4 of these cupboards. They were designed for shoes. I've never seen it before on a boat. It's ingenious. The door's a sliding one. Very practical in my view. And a lovely bathroom. Ceramic sink, large mirror. The loo is a Sealand vacuum flush pump out with a tank gauge. It's a heated towel rail. This is a laundry basket. And above that, some linen shelves. And the shower itself is a tiled cubicle with bifold door. There's a light over as well in there. On into the main bedroom. Speakers there and fin rads on the left. The pump out tank is large, the bed's set quite high, but there's also storage underneath. At the foot of the bed, a cupboard here. There's a footstool in the way here, so I'll just navigate round it. 2 good sized drawers. There's another drawer on the side of the bed, by the way. And opposite that is a huge double wardrobe with a bank of 4 drawers underneath it. I've never seen so much storage on a boat. Okay. Over that is a stereo, and I think that's a free sat box. The stereo can actually put music just to the stern deck. Each cabin can have its individual music on this boat. And let me show you something very unusual. Not the reading lights over the bed, not the cupboard above the reading lights, but it's what's above the bed. Press the button, down pops your television. That's wired into the DVD and satellite. You press that and it just comes up. The double bed in here does actually extend the full width of the boat, but you will need an extending mattress infill for that. Sliding door into the stern cabin. Very good size, this room. The engine's under there, that's the Beta 43 I mentioned. Washing machine and tumble dryer. Good storage space over. And various cupboards and electrical equipment on this side. That's the solar controller in there, storage on the left hand cupboard. And the inverter, 2.5 kilowatt, is in here. There's also a 3.5 kilowatt travel power generator on board. Power will not be a problem. Access through the traditional deck is really easy. It's a super large hatch, much larger than most. It's really quite navigable. So yes, 230 volts. I've mentioned the generator, the solar power, the inverter. There's a galvanic isolation transformer on board. There's a huge bank of batteries. There are two 375 amp hour Rolls deep cycle domestics. Hot water on board. The calorifier is heated by the ebb spack of the engine or the immersion. Central heating I've mentioned. The crash cover was new in 2017. So much to say. Absolutely stunning boat. It's so practical, there's so much storage, very well laid out, and beautifully fitted out, I must say. There we go. Reluctantly, it's time to leave Winnie. There's a full gallery of photographs, a downloadable brochure and specification on our website along with the price. That's www.rugbyboats.co.uk.